Hello. So every week I will post a video talking about what happened every day in my life. So not what happened every day, but the takeaways from every day, right? And I will put in the description the notepad that I wrote myself. Or we can see in like future videos if I will continue to do that, but you can see like my thoughts and the takeaways. For some of them I didn't said what happened in a day because I was very pissed, right? And I said just the conclusion. So yeah, from Monday till now, so 6 days, I every day I wrote what happened. Uh, Bigger, like more text or less text. So let's get into it. If you said you are going to do something, do it. This is the first takeaway. The second takeaway is find one thing that will give you the best return on investment and hammer it. When you are negative, you see negative things. Look from the outside and realize that the worst is never the worst and you are in a good situation. Those were two, but compressed. You need to practice a lot, measure what you have practiced, get the feedback, and improve. Then continue practicing. Failure equals sample size. Resist in a bad environment, but at one point you have to move out in a better environment. In most cases, you know what you have to do, you just don't apply it. You just don't apply to it. Don't take permanent decisions for temporary emotions. And now should be the conclusion, right? So this week has been fucking hell for me, right? Nothing happened like somebody dying or losing money or injuries and stuff, but mentally it sucked. I've been on a roller coaster. I haven't slept that well because I was trying to wake up earlier and a lot of shit happened, right? But I felt like fucking shit. I was posting reels, I was posting stories, I was posting this, I was posting that. Right now I'm working with a coach, right? And I pay him for 3 months what people will earn in Romania, in my country that I live in around 10 months. And it's a pretty big amount of money. He promised that he will teach me how to earn money by helping people online, and he didn't lie, but it doesn't work, right? It doesn't fucking work. At least for me, there are people that had made money in this mentorship, of course, but I'm posting more than some of those people, a lot more, and I'm still not getting good results. And they say, yeah, you are doing great, just practice more. And of course, the more you practice, the more reps you get in, the more you grow. But if I lift 10 kilos dumbbells for 10 years from now, the same rep range, the same volume, I will not grow anymore. Even if I grow the volume, I need to grow the weight. I have to change what I am doing, right? Or alter things. And of course, I've sent over 1,800 DMs. I've sent, not in this week. This week, I think I sent like around 700. I posted a lot of videos. I posted a lot of stuff. I had problems with the shit phone and it works slow, and I had to work through this stuff. I had problems like in the gym. I hadn't seen progress. I was slowing a little bit. I wasn't cheating on my diet, but because again, I cannot really cheat on it. The thing is, I was eating a lot of chocolate, ice cream, and very small quantities of normal food like meat, fruits, vegetables, and I was getting over my calories because I couldn't control myself, and it's still hard to control myself, right? It's not that I couldn't, but I let myself go, and this is not an excuse, you know. Some things happened to my father once. I see him like he drank again. It was like pretty painful in a way, and all those things combined made me very anxious. And when I'm anxious and when I feel like all this negative stuff, I perform bad, like fucking bad. And I can shut up and say nothing, right? But one more night of 6 to 7 hours of sleep, one more bed lift, like instead of getting X amount of reps, I get one or two less. A little bit of pain in that shit, a little bit of, I don't know, I overate again. I say I will never do it, I wake up, I eat a chocolate. Some small things that my parents said, you know, I was looking for the negative stuff. And this shit killed me because I was looking for the negative stuff and I always see the negative stuff. When I think positively, I can see the positive things. And I get really I get really stressed about this, and it affects my life, you know. I wanted to be better at English. I know I didn't watch anything, but I was like posting videos and stuff and watching this stuff, but because I was like confused, I couldn't proceed to practice. If you show me a weird exercise and I don't know how to actually practice it, I will not practice it and stay there and look there because I don't know how to do it. But if I know what I have to do, it's simple. If you tell me, okay, you have to work for 12 hours, then go to the gym, then sleep 8 hours and read a book 2 hours a day, I can do that because I can understand, you know, it's simple. But when you tell me find fucking different hooks for reels, like, oh, and go like that, I went and I didn't find any of like how he said like hooks, you know, how he said I should search. Oh yeah, but he wants it more than you. He sends more DMs than all of you guys, and I send more DMs than majority of those people. Or maybe let's say I'm sending the most, but this is the amount of money that I make. So why the fuck it matters? If I train harder, do all of things right, and I'm still smaller than the people that don't, you know. I should be crazy to feel good about it. Yeah, when I am successful, I can say I work hard, but right now I don't fucking care. I just want to see fucking results. This video, it's all over the place, right? And next, in some videos, I will try to have like more points and be more structured, but this is like, this video has no script. You can see like I'm just fucking rambling. I'm just rambling. You are my friend and you are listening to me. And because I'm talking this much shit, nobody's listening to me and I'm pretty alone. And I don't really want to, I have some friends that want to like listen to my bullshit, but I don't want to stress them out about my fucking shit. And again, you can see negative stuff in everything. I use melatonin to get a little bit tanner, and I got just brown spots all over my body, right? Like ripping them apart and shit. And again, it sucks the position that I'm in because I know if I continue this way, okay, I will get bigger and stuff, but I will still be poor, and I don't care about money. This is the only reason that I'm stressing, right? I want my parents to be healthy. I want to retire them. I want to have enough money so that I don't have to work a job ever again. And not because I don't want to work, it's because I don't want to work for a shit amount of money that will not make me retire. And I don't want to get disrespected at work because I'm a nice guy. and I want to be able to do what the fuck I want to do, right? If I want to never work again, I want to make enough money so I can fucking stay in this room, walk on this walking pad, train, eat, and that's it. You know, I don't want and watch fucking movies. It's not that I am lazy, because I work so fucking hard in the last year, but and so many hours and shit, and took so many risks in this fucking English kills me, right? But I don't know. All people know that they want to have enough money. Maybe they want to buy stuff, right? I want to buy my freedom. It has been taken away from me. Right now, I can stay with my parents, right? And not pay a thing because they can pay for my stuff, but I feel bad. I'm like ripping my hair away when I think like she pay me again for my shit, you know? But I cannot say no because I don't have enough money. I'm like $600 and that's it. And I have some money in Bitcoin, but I'll not withdraw them. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. I want to become a bodybuilder and I want to make enough money so I can retire. Preferably, I can retire my parents, but at least I'll retire myself in 10 or 20 years from now. And I know I can do that if I work abroad and never come back for 20 years, but my parents will be dead by then. And I want to take care of them. And if they can be healthy and retire early, I can make them live longer. And if somehow I manage to just work 20 years of my life and save every penny, maybe I can retire. But just thinking about it, it sucks, you know. So I will not talk about it. But yeah, this the takeaway that I have after this week. You should continue to work as hard as possible, but you should not get overly focused on the goal and appreciate the small moments, because if you don't appreciate them and see only the bad moments, you will become like me. You will become anxious, you will become a wreck, you will become a person that nobody can talk to, right? Because before I will become like actually a bodybuilder on stage, and I will have enough money to retire or have those things, but like both right now, I cannot be truly not anxious and like stay calm. And I'm a pretty extremist guy, right? I cannot, everything is right. I'm trying, but I don't really want to, and I don't feel it's right and appropriate for me to be calm because I don't have anything that I want to have. And if I continue this way, I don't see how I will have it. So I'm trying to find a way to get it, but nothing fucking works. Nothing fucking works to make money. I tried making illegal money. That's fucking shit because it's fucking with my bodybuilding stuff. And if I go to prison, I will not make money. I'll have more problems, and I'll not do the bodybuilding stuff. I don't care. I'm not afraid to do illegal stuff. I don't fucking care, bro. I can torture people. I don't give a fuck, right? I don't care. But again, it doesn't seem like anything is working. And again, if you don't look from my perspective and you look from outside, you can see that I've improved a lot as a person. I have made a lot of, like, I did make more money than I previously did, right? But previously did, but it's not sustainable, you know. I cannot sell drugs for all my life. It's not that I had a business and now I'm getting less money because it's the season. No, I just got lucky. I was again lucky enough to have this situation, but I did many things and I sacrificed many things to have an opportunity like this to get that amount of money. But it's not safe, and it will fuck with my bodybuilding journey. So I don't want to destroy my bodybuilding stuff, right? Because it's a dream of mine that I cannot live without. And in this country, in Romania, I cannot fucking live a normal job. I cannot not live. I cannot work a normal job and fucking retire. If I can work 30 years, 30 fucking years, 10 hours every day and retire with $1 million or $2 million in the bank, believe me, I can fucking eat cheap food for my entire life. But I don't want to go to work and be disrespected and not be able to retire on a shit job. Right now, if I get a rent, just one room, one bathroom, one kitchen, and pay my stuff, and believe me, when I say I'm cheap, I am fucking cheap. I can steal food, I can steal a lot of stuff, so I can literally just find a way to like steal more so I don't have to buy anything, but it still is not enough. If I get $600 or $700 per week salary, and let's say $700, and like the rent is, let's say, 200, and like the other things are like another 100, so $300, like for the electricity, gas and stuff like that. Let's say I fucking piss outside and never use the toilet, or use it when I have like urgency and stuff, just like to wash like the dishes and stuff, and for the to wash my clothes. Let's say I will have $500, right? I don't buy I don't do fucking blood work. I buy the cheapest food and I fucking steal food. I just steal clothes. I don't buy clothes, or I buy them for like half a dollar or $1, and I wear them for 30 years, which I can do with this lifestyle. And again, if you want to become a bodybuilder, you have to buy drugs, and I don't think they're expensive, but this salary is shit, right? Let's say somehow I have $500 at the end of the month, which is $6,000 per year, which is in 10 years 60,000. This is literally the apartment that I live in, and it's a normal apartment. Not even normal, like literally in a bad place, right? So after 10 years I can do that. How the fuck I'm going to get to $1 million? How the fuck I'm going to retire with this amount of money? If I work 100 years, I will have 600k. 600 fucking k in 100 years from now. Not spending a fucking penny. Oh, in fucking UK or US or this type of countries, you can get 2,000 is the minimum wage. So don't come here and I have 1,800. Oh, rent is so expensive, it's $1,000. Motherfucker, if you work overtime, you'll get 1,000 more, and you have 2,000 per month. Hey, Romania, you cannot really work like over the program. You cannot get extra hours in because nobody is going to pay you. If I try to deliver food in the city that I live in right now, for 3 days I make like negative money. I didn't even make money. The taxes were eating my money because it's like a fixed tax. It's crazy, bro. You cannot really make money in this shit country or in this shit city. If you want to go to the job route, you cannot really literally retire. And I don't want to live my entire life out of a job, and that is not really secure, and people disrespect me at the job and not have like normal hours, and I work like fucking morning, night shifts, and all this fucking crap, right? That destroys my bodybuilding journey. So I'm not asking for much, but I'll see what I can do. So from now on, I will make this type of videos. Right now I don't have any fucking subscribers. I have like 140 or 140 subscribers, but they were all right, so I have like 2 or 3 views and nobody's watching till the end. But I will continue to make this type of rants here. I don't think, again, I have some stuff, but there are far better people talking about this stuff, so there is no point, and nobody wants to hear me like what's my opinion on this, on like what's my take. So I will post these rants about what I think in the moment, and maybe in 1,000 fucking years, when I become like an actually bodybuilder that competes, and maybe I have some traction, people will be interested in me, and they will look on this stuff, and they'll see, oh, this guy didn't have it that good, you know. Because believe me, it's not that I want to kill myself. No, no, no. And I'll never do that. But let's go on another tangent. People that go to a shit job and eat food and like junk food and are fat and pay hookers and this type of stuff, these people are killing themselves subconsciously, because they're not trying to do anything. They live the exact 3 to 6 months for the next 30 or 40 years of their life, and they die, right? So that's their life. Yeah, of course I can live the next 6 months of my life for the entire life if it is like training, video games, talking with friends, talking with my family and stuff, enjoying my time. I don't have a problem. But being uncomfortable is not bad. I like to be uncomfortable, but I don't want to be uncomfortable because of a shit situation. Of course, if somebody dies, that's uncomfortable and it's a shit situation, but you don't have it every day. Compare that to a fucking job which you fucking hate for every day, and now you have a wife, and now you have this, and now you have that, and you cannot leave this job, because if you leave, you don't have what to eat, you know, and you are fucked. But you get the point. I'm talking too much, you know. Right now I'm not in that situation, but eventually my parents will die, and eventually I have to make enough money so I can survive, which is not hard. But I'm not here to survive. I'm not here to complain to a boss that tells me like and fucks me up, and I say, yeah boss, shut the fuck up. I'm willing to work hard for somebody that actually pays me well, and I'm willing to work hard if it's like a good, if I'm in a good environment for the rest of my life, I can work, but not in a shit environment. So guys, this is my journey of creating this social media stuff. I will continue to post Instagram. Probably I will get a job, because this will not pay me, at least now. I want to help people, of course, but right now my goal is bodybuilding and trying to make money. And I don't want to not be myself, because if I will sell shit to people that I know I will not help, I will not help them with, or scam them, I don't think that's the case. If you want to pay me $1 million to coach you, I will do that, you know. And you can say, yeah, but you could get that same coaching for $3,000 instead of $1 million. Yeah, but I still helped you. Scamming, in my opinion, is not like overpriced, like a premium price, or like a premium offer. Not overpriced, sorry. Yeah, overpriced. But scam, I told you that you lose weight and gain muscle if you work with me, and you don't lose weight and you don't gain muscle. That's a fucking lie. That's a lie. And that's a scam. Oh my fucking god, I got scared because of this shit. This is my alarm for eating my meal. I have to eat my meat, and in 4 hours from now I have to sleep. So yeah, this is the video. I will try to make them, to have like a script to read out of, because I'm just going into tangents like this, and like the reading stuff is not that professional and stuff, but fuck it, I'm not professional. This is me.